children that are around that area and would hugely benefit from that. So we want to support them into it.
Question number 9, the Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Speaker, this question is to the Minister of Finance and asks, what discussions, if any, has he had with the Reserve Bank regarding the exchange rate in the past 6 months?
The Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, I meet with the Reserve Bank on a regular basis and the exchange rate is frequently discussed as part of these conversations.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Were options for addressing the overvalued dollar included in these discussions, like the use of alternative monetary policy tools such as a soft cap on the New Zealand dollar, or measures to limit the extent of short-term cyclical capital inflows? If not, why not?
The Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
Mr Speaker, there's a range of issues that are discussed at those meetings, but in response to the member's question, if you look at the Policy Targets Agreement section 4B, there is the capacity for the Reserve Bank Governor to take a range of issues into discussion, into account, as well as inflation.
Point of order.
Point of order. The right order. Point of order has been called.
Speaker, I asked the Minister...
I think I can save time. The member indeed asked whether those particular issues had been discussed. Issues to do with a soft cap or on the value of the dollar, or there was a further issue as well. And the Minister, was a pretty straight question. The Honourable Dr Jonathan.
On behalf of the Minister of Finance, Mr Speaker, obviously I haven't been present personally at a lot of those discussions, but a full range of responses is discussed between the Minister of Finance and the Governor of the Reserve Bank.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, the Honourable Trevor Mallard.
Mr Speaker, I invite you to have a look at that answer. The Minister got up and said, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, I haven't been at a lot of those meetings. Well, clearly the Minister of Finance has been at all of those meetings.
Order. I don't think the Minister was trying to be unhelpful. I think he was acknowledging he's answering on behalf of the Minister, yet he was pointing out that in doing that he hadn't actually attended the meetings. I accept the language was less than perfect, but I don't think there was any attempt to be unhelpful. The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
When the Prime Minister said in April, as the dollar approached 82 cents US, and I quote him, "We are considering what we can do to resist a rising exchange rate," end of quotes, what did the government have in mind?
The Honourable Dr Jonathan.
On behalf of the Minister of Finance, I think the government has been pretty clear that the key here is actually increasing the competitiveness of New Zealand firms. It's not interfering directly in the exchange rate. So that's what our whole program is focused on, increasing the competitiveness of the economy. But actually getting in and interfering with the exchange rate is not the recipe for economic success.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Are we to take from that answer that he asserts that the New Zealand government has absolutely no way of influencing the New Zealand dollar down and now?
The Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
Yes.
Question number 10, the Honourable Leanne Dalzell.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Education.